The Focus Formula: How to Stay Laser-Focused on Your Goals. Introduction. The world today is filled with distractions, from the constant buzz of notifications to the ever-growing list of demands on our time. It's no wonder that staying focused on what truly matters has become one of the most difficult challenges we face. Whether you're working toward a career milestone, a personal achievement, or a deeper sense of fulfillment, the ability to concentrate on your goals and tune out the noise is the key to success. But what if there's a formula, a way to maintain laser-like focus no matter the obstacles? What if the distractions you face every day could be minimized, leaving you with the mental clarity and discipline to push forward with purpose? Achieving big dreams isn't just about hard work, it's about working in the right direction with unwavering attention. To build lasting success, it's essential to master the skill of focus, not just for a few moments, but for hours, days, and years. It's about creating an environment where distractions no longer hold power over your time, where every decision you make is aligned with your deeper goals, and where consistency becomes your greatest ally. It's about training your mind to stay on track, no matter the external pressures or internal doubts. Staying focused is not some mythical, unattainable trait. It's a practice, one that can be learned and honed. This isn't about eliminating every distraction or finding shortcuts to your success. It's about developing the resilience and clarity to face the distractions, the resilience to push through when things get tough, and the confidence to know that every step you take is moving you closer to the life you've envisioned. Now is the time to recalibrate your approach. Let go of habits that keep you stuck, and learn how to harness the power of focus to unlock your true potential. This journey is yours to begin, and the tools you need are within reach. All it takes is the courage to commit, the strategy to stay on course, and the focus to make it happen. Chapter 1. The Power of Focus. Focus is a power most people underestimate. It's the silent force behind every breakthrough, every achievement, every step toward mastering a craft. In the fast-paced, information-saturated world we live in, the ability to focus on one thing without getting lost in the noise of modern life has become rare, yet incredibly valuable. The truth is, everything that matters, everything that has the potential to change our lives for the better, hinges on the ability to focus. Yet, despite its importance, focus is often overlooked or misunderstood. We live in a culture that constantly promotes multitasking, quick fixes, and the idea that our attention can be divided without consequence. The result? We end up spreading ourselves too thin, and our goals feel distant and unreachable. The simple act of concentrating on one thing at a time has never been more important. True concentration is not a passive skill. It requires intention, effort, and a deep understanding of its role in achieving success. Without it, even the most brilliant ideas and plans remain just that, ideas and plans never realized. Focus is not just about shutting out distractions. It's about recognizing which distractions are the ones that matter. It's about discerning what truly deserves your attention and giving it everything you have without hesitation. Too often, we allow trivial matters to consume our thoughts and energy, leaving the most important tasks to fall by the wayside. The act of truly focusing on a single objective means identifying where your energy is best spent and dedicating yourself entirely to it. When you place your attention where it is most needed and useful, everything else falls into place. Distractions, on the other hand, are insidious. They are the silent thieves of time and effort. The distractions we face are no longer just external. They are internal, ingrained in our habits and routines. We've become conditioned to seek constant stimulation, whether it's from social media, news cycles, or the endless stream of urgent demands that flood our lives. The impact is devastating, causing mental fatigue, indecision, and procrastination. Worse still, distractions prevent us from fully engaging with what matters most, leaving us stuck in an endless loop of incomplete tasks and unfulfilled potential. When we learn to focus not just on everything, but on the right things, something incredible happens. We begin to unlock our potential in ways we never thought possible. By sharpening our focus, we cut through the noise and put our energy where it can have the greatest impact. We stop wasting time on things that don't contribute to our goals and instead direct our efforts toward what truly matters. This level of focus is transformative. It has the power to turn ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities, to elevate everyday actions into long-term accomplishments. The results speak for themselves. When we focus on one task, one goal, with everything we've got, we don't just make progress. We make exponential strides toward the life we've envisioned. We start building momentum that carries us forward, and before we know it, we're achieving things that once seemed impossible. Focus doesn't just lead to results, it leads to extraordinary results, to a level of success that many only dream of. It is the difference between those who simply wish for change and those who create it. Chapter 2. Clarity in your purpose. To remain focused on any endeavor, it is essential to have an unwavering understanding of why you're pursuing it in the first place. This clarity is what turns actions into purpose, transforming the mundane into something meaningful. When we lack this clarity, our efforts become scattered, like leaves blowing in the wind, without any anchor to ground them. Clarity is the compass that guides us through the most challenging times, and it's the spark that fuels our determination. Without it, even the best plans or strategies will fall flat, for purpose is the key ingredient that brings them to life. At the core of every endeavor, every goal, lies a driving force, something that stirs within us and pushes us forward, even when the path is uncertain. Discovering what motivates you at a deep level is the first step toward unlocking your true potential. It is not simply about what you want to achieve, but why you want to achieve it. What is the deeper reason for your pursuit? This understanding forms the bedrock upon which all actions should be built. Once you identify this internal force, you can use it as a constant source of energy. When the challenges arise, and they always do, it is this driving force that will remind you of your commitment and keep you moving forward. Passion plays a pivotal role in ensuring that focus remains sharp. It is passion that allows you to endure the moments of uncertainty, and it is passion that breathes life into the most demanding tasks. Passion is not a fleeting emotion. It is the fire that sustains your energy, especially during moments when progress seems slow. When passion is present, even the most difficult actions seem worthwhile because you know they serve a higher purpose. It is what connects you to your vision, and it fuels your daily commitment, helping you stay on track even when distractions are at their peak. But passion alone is not enough. It must be supported by a clear and compelling vision. A vision is not just a dream. It is a roadmap, a picture of your future that drives your current actions. It is the detailed image of the life you wish to create, not just for the sake of achieving something, but to fulfill the core motivations that drive you. A vision provides a reference point, a North Star that you can always return to when you feel lost or unsure. This vision is what makes the pursuit of your goals more than just a series of tasks. It turns it into a meaningful journey with a clear destination. And as you take steps toward that destination, you cultivate long-term dedication, ensuring that your efforts remain consistent and steadfast. True focus is a product of alignment between your core motivations, your passion, and your vision. When these elements are clear, you become laser-focused, with an unshakable belief in the path you are on. Every action, no matter how small, carries significance. Each moment becomes part of a larger picture, each step part of a larger purpose. This clarity does not just help you stay on track, it transforms the journey itself into something that feels purposeful and deeply rewarding. With clarity, distractions fade into the background, and the noise of the world becomes irrelevant. Your mind becomes sharp, and your resolve stronger. The path ahead, while still challenging, is no longer uncertain, because you have already discovered the purpose that guides you. Chapter 3. The Art of Prioritizing. The ability to prioritize is a skill often overlooked, yet it is one of the most powerful tools in achieving sustained success. It is not enough to simply be busy, to fill our days with endless tasks and activities. True progress happens when we discern what truly matters, focusing our energy on those actions that bring us closer to our vision. Without the skill to prioritize, we risk becoming lost in the noise, constantly chasing after the urgent rather than the important. Urgent tasks often command our attention because they are immediate, loud, or seemingly pressing. They create a sense of urgency, but this does not necessarily mean they are the most important. The ability to distinguish between what is urgent and what is important requires a deeper level of awareness. Urgent tasks are those that demand quick action or appear critical in the moment. They can be distractions, taking time and focus away from the longer-term, more impactful objectives. On the other hand, important tasks are those that contribute directly to our long-term goals, align with our core motivations, and carry significant weight in shaping our success. The challenge is learning to evaluate tasks and choose the right ones to focus on, those that will make the most difference in the long run. When we focus on fewer high-value activities, we allow ourselves to invest energy where it counts most. We stop spreading ourselves thin, trying to do everything, and instead focus on the few key areas that truly move the needle forward. This approach requires a level of discipline, as it involves saying no to distractions and resisting the temptation to chase every opportunity that arises. There will always be a multitude of tasks, many of which may seem important in the moment, but when we align our actions with what truly drives us, we create space for deep, meaningful work. High-value activities are those that require your full attention, those that stretch your abilities and propel you toward growth. They are the activities that challenge you to rise above mediocrity and take decisive steps toward your greatest goals. To successfully prioritize, it's essential to build a system, a method of decision-making that helps you evaluate your tasks and goals with clarity and consistency. A system takes the guesswork out of prioritization and removes emotional reactions that can cloud judgment. It creates a framework in which you can categorize tasks based on their impact and urgency. This system allows you to step back from the whirlwind of daily demands and make clear, objective decisions about where to direct your time and energy. It also allows for regular reflection to ensure that what once seemed important still aligns with your current vision and objectives. This system should be flexible enough to adapt to new circumstances, but rigid enough to provide structure and accountability. The art of prioritizing is a dynamic process. It requires regular reassessment, a commitment to focus, and a willingness to let go of tasks that no longer serve your purpose. Prioritization is not about perfection. It is about making choices that will bring you closer to the life and achievements you desire. When you begin to master this skill, you will find that your energy is better spent, your efforts more aligned, and your results far greater than if you had continued to chase after every urgent task that came your way. Chapter 4. Mastering your environment. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our productivity and focus. It is not enough to merely occupy space. The space we inhabit must be intentionally designed to support our highest aspirations and goals. The surroundings in which we work, live, and socialize influence our mindset, energy, and ability to stay on task. Crafting a space that fosters clarity and efficiency is not a luxury, but a necessity for anyone striving to achieve remarkable things. Creating a workspace that enhances productivity goes beyond simply arranging furniture or tidying up clutter. It involves curating an environment that aligns with the tasks at hand and provides the mental space needed to focus. Lighting, color, and organization can have a profound effect on our cognitive abilities. A clean, well-organized workspace sends a message to the brain that the work ahead is important and demands attention. Incorporating elements that inspire, whether it's artwork, motivational quotes, or natural elements like plants, can also trigger the mindset needed to push forward when challenges arise. Having all tools and resources within easy reach minimizes distractions and saves precious time. A focused environment invites creativity, decision-making, and deep work. Yet creating a physical space is only part of mastering your environment. True mastery comes when you take deliberate steps to eliminate distractions before they even have a chance to take root. Distractions are sneaky. They show up when least expected and steal away our time and mental energy. Identifying the sources of distractions and proactively removing them is crucial. It could mean turning off notifications, setting clear boundaries with others, or putting away devices that have no place in your current task. Some distractions come from within. Our minds wander, thoughts of unrelated tasks or worries intrude. In these cases, mindfulness practices, regular breaks, and a clear sense of purpose can help you regain focus. By recognizing and removing distractions before they can infiltrate your work, you create an environment that maximizes your potential for deep, uninterrupted focus. Another often overlooked factor in mastering your environment is the people you surround yourself with. We are social creatures, influenced by the energies of those around us. The people you interact with, whether in your personal or professional life, affect the way you think, the way you feel, and ultimately, the way you act. To achieve your goals and maintain sustained focus, it is vital to surround yourself with individuals who share your drive and passion. These are the people who support you when challenges arise, inspire you when motivation wanes, and hold you accountable when distractions creep in. They encourage your progress and help you stay grounded when the path becomes unclear. Whether they are mentors, colleagues, or peers, these focus-driven people provide the external push needed to complement your own inner determination. On the other hand, the presence of negative or disengaged individuals can erode your confidence, drag your energy, and diminish your ability to concentrate. Toxic environments can subtly undermine your ability to stay focused and productive, while uplifting environments can propel you toward greater success. It is essential to recognize the influence of your social circles and actively choose to engage with those who help elevate your mindset, pushing you to stay committed to your goals. Mastering your environment is an ongoing process that requires constant attention and adaptation. Every day, we make choices about how we use our space, how we handle distractions, and who we allow into our lives. When we consciously design our environment to serve our goals, we increase our ability to stay focused, reduce friction, and create an atmosphere where productivity can thrive. Chapter 5. The Discipline of Consistency. Success does not come from occasional bursts of effort or fleeting inspiration. It is the result of daily dedication, of building small habits that compound over time. In the pursuit of any goal, consistency is the force that keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades or obstacles arise. It is the quiet, steadfast commitment to showing up every day, regardless of external circumstances, that separates the dreamers from the achievers. Building routines that keep you on track is a cornerstone of this discipline. Routines offer structure to your day, preventing aimlessness and creating a pathway to progress. The key is to make your routines not just about what you do, but about who you are becoming. Every action, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment to your vision. A solid morning routine, for instance, can set the tone for the rest of your day. Whether it's meditation, exercise, or reviewing your goals, these early rituals create a sense of purpose that extends throughout your day. A well-crafted evening routine, on the other hand, allows you to wind down, reflect, and prepare mentally for the challenges of the next day. Routines eliminate the decision fatigue that often derails progress. When your daily actions become second nature, they no longer require excessive mental energy or willpower. They are simply part of your rhythm, part of the process that drives you toward your ultimate goal. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for instant results, but the true power of consistency lies in its compounding effect. Small, consistent actions build momentum, creating a snowball effect that accelerates over time. The seemingly insignificant steps, reading a few pages, writing for 10 minutes, taking a walk, or reviewing your plan, are what compound into monumental achievements. The difference between those who succeed and those who falter is often not about talent or intelligence, but the ability to consistently show up day after day, even when immediate rewards are not visible. Success is the byproduct of doing the work when no one is watching, of continuing to press on when you're not seeing the grand picture unfold. The power of momentum is central to maintaining focus and discipline. Once you build momentum, your actions begin to fuel each other. The first few steps are often the hardest, but once you've taken them, the next ones come more easily. It's like a train slowly picking up speed. It starts with effort, but as it moves forward, it becomes unstoppable. Momentum creates a rhythm that makes staying on track feel effortless. It's the reason why one productive day often leads to another, and why habits can be so powerful once they've gained traction. Without momentum, it's easy to lose motivation and fall back into old patterns of procrastination. But with it, even the most challenging tasks seem easier, and distractions lose their grip on your focus. Consistency, once it takes root in your life, is more than just a habit. It becomes a mindset. It transforms the way you approach challenges, setbacks, and even successes. When you commit to showing up day after day, you begin to trust the process, understanding that progress is inevitable when you stick with it. You stop waiting for motivation to strike and start relying on your discipline to carry you through. It is the daily commitment to your vision, not the occasional bursts of passion, that will ultimately shape your future. In a world where instant gratification often takes precedence, consistency offers a different path, one that is slower but far more powerful in the long run. It is in the quiet, repetitive actions that real change occurs. Each small effort is a building block, and with each passing day, you are constructing a foundation for your future success. By embracing the discipline of consistency, you unlock the door to lasting transformation, where the small steps lead to extraordinary results over time. Chapter 6. Battling Mental Fatigue. In today's fast-paced world, mental fatigue is an ever-present challenge. We are constantly bombarded by information, notifications, and demands from every direction. The toll that distractions and multitasking take on our mental energy often goes unnoticed until it becomes overwhelming. The illusion of productivity created by juggling multiple tasks may seem efficient in the moment, but it erodes our cognitive resources, leaving us mentally drained and unfocused. Every time we shift our attention, whether to check an email, respond to a message, or switch between tasks, our brain expends precious energy. The cognitive load of constantly refocusing makes it harder to enter deep, productive states of concentration. What's worse, the more we divide our attention, the more we train our minds to function inefficiently, ultimately leading to burnout and stagnation. The cost of mental fatigue is not just the immediate feeling of exhaustion, but the long-term impact on creativity, decision-making, and overall performance. Recognizing the effects of mental fatigue is the first step to regaining control. Just like a car runs out of fuel after long journeys, our minds need to be replenished to stay at peak performance. But mental replenishment is not just about taking a break. It's about being intentional about how we reset and recharge. When focus begins to fade, it's time to step away. But not just any type of break will do. To truly recharge, the brain needs more than a momentary pause. It needs a break from the task at hand. Engaging in activities that are completely different from what's taxing our mental energy can be a game changer. A short walk in nature, practicing deep breathing, or engaging in creative hobbies like drawing or playing an instrument can help reset the brain. These activities allow the mind to wander freely, without pressure, and restore focus. It's essential to remember that the mind, like the body, has its limits. Pushing past those limits too often leads to diminishing returns. To maintain cognitive stamina for the long haul, building strategic pauses into your routine is key. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter by respecting your mental capacity. Regular breaks throughout the day, whether it's a short meditation, a power nap, or a moment of reflection, can help restore energy and ensure that your cognitive functions remain sharp when it matters most. Physical health also plays a pivotal role in mental stamina. It's easy to overlook the connection between the body and mind, but proper nutrition, exercise, and sleep are all critical components in sustaining mental energy. A well-rested, nourished body is far more capable of maintaining focus and cognitive clarity than one deprived of these basic needs. Physical movement, whether it's stretching, a quick workout, or even just standing up to change your posture, can reinvigorate the mind, encouraging better blood flow and alertness. Another crucial factor in battling mental fatigue is adopting a single-tasking mindset. The tendency to multitask is often seen as a way to get more done, but research has shown that multitasking actually leads to lower efficiency and higher cognitive strain. By choosing to focus on one task at a time, you can fully dedicate your mental resources to it, leading to deeper engagement and better outcomes. This practice of single tasking also helps to reduce the mental clutter that accumulates when our attention is scattered, leading to a greater sense of control and less mental exhaustion. The key to lasting focus is not to push through mental fatigue without pause, but to develop a sustainable approach that incorporates rest, movement, and mindfulness. Recognizing when you're fatigued and giving yourself permission to recharge is an essential part of maintaining long-term mental clarity. By managing mental energy thoughtfully, you can continue to perform at your best, even when the demands of the day feel unrelenting. Chapter 7. The Role of Self-Reflection. Self-reflection is the quiet force that sharpens focus, fuels growth, and brings clarity to the chaos of daily life. In a world where distractions are ubiquitous, taking time to reflect on our actions, decisions, and progress is an act of profound discipline. The act of self-assessment is not just a tool for understanding where we stand, it is the bridge that connects our daily efforts to our larger, long-term objectives. Regular self-reflection offers a space to pause and gain perspective, something often overlooked in the pursuit of productivity. Amid the constant striving and doing, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of activities and forget to ask, is this truly taking me where I want to go? Reflection allows you to step back and evaluate not just what you're doing, but why you're doing it. When you take the time to assess your intentions, behaviors, and outcomes, you create a roadmap that is continually refined by your personal insights. This process enhances clarity by turning abstract goals into tangible, actionable steps, ensuring your focus remains aligned with your values and ambitions. Learning from failure is another vital aspect of self-reflection. Failure is not the end, but an essential part of growth, and the ability to learn from it is one of the most powerful ways to build resilience. Far too often, we rush through setbacks, either ignoring the lessons they bring or seeing them as a reflection of our abilities. In reality, each failure carries valuable insights that can serve as a blueprint for recalibrating your course. Self-reflection enables you to examine these moments in a constructive light, understanding what went wrong, why it happened, and how to adjust moving forward. This doesn't mean dwelling in regret, but rather using failures as a platform for improvement. The more willing you are to confront your shortcomings with honesty, the more you will evolve and sharpen your ability to navigate challenges. In the quest for progress, it's easy to dismiss the importance of feedback. Yet, it is an invaluable tool for self-reflection. Feedback loops help maintain alignment with your goals, providing an external perspective on your actions and outcomes. By seeking feedback from trusted sources, you invite the opportunity to view your work through fresh eyes. This not only reveals blind spots but also reinforces areas where you are excelling. The feedback process, when embraced with openness and curiosity, acts as a mirror, reflecting back both your strengths and weaknesses. This feedback, coupled with regular self-assessment, creates a continuous cycle of learning and growth. When you combine self-assessment with the insights gained from external feedback, you create a dynamic system that keeps you grounded in your purpose while allowing you to pivot and adapt as needed. This fluidity is key to staying focused on long-term goals, as it ensures that every step you take is in alignment with your evolving understanding of what truly matters. Self-reflection is not a one-time event. It's a practice that, when made part of your routine, enhances not only your clarity, but your overall approach to achieving success. It invites an ongoing dialogue with yourself, allowing you to fine-tune your actions and maintain a deep connection to the goals you are striving to realize. It offers you the wisdom to pause, assess, recalibrate, and ultimately stay on track toward the life you are building. Chapter 8. Managing Time Like a Pro. Time is the one resource that, once spent, cannot be replenished. This makes how we manage our time not just a matter of convenience, but a fundamental factor in determining whether we achieve our greatest ambitions. While everyone has 24 hours in a day, the ability to make those hours work in our favor is what separates the highly successful from the rest. The way we approach our time often reflects our priorities and our commitment to turning those priorities into reality. Intentional scheduling is the cornerstone of time management. It's easy to fall into the trap of reacting to each day as it comes, dealing with whatever is urgent in the moment. However, when time is treated as something to be spent purposefully, your calendar becomes a powerful tool, one that can transform potential energy into real, measurable results. Successful people do not leave their schedules to chance. They plan with clarity and purpose. The practice of intentional scheduling means taking control of your time instead of letting it slip away. When you map out your days with clear intentions, dedicating specific blocks of time to your most important tasks, you give yourself the best chance to focus on what truly matters. This practice of scheduling in advance ensures that you are not overwhelmed by the multitude of tasks that can easily crowd your day, but instead are intentionally moving closer to your long-term objectives. Procrastination thrives when there's a lack of structure or when tasks appear too large to tackle. A disorganized schedule invites distraction and mental clutter, making it much easier to delay important actions. One of the most effective ways to avoid procrastination is to manage your calendar with a strong sense of discipline. Breaking down larger projects into smaller, more manageable chunks and assigning specific time slots for each task can eliminate the overwhelming feeling that often leads to procrastination. Instead of allowing tasks to remain nebulous, you're transforming them into concrete, scheduled actions. When every task has a designated time and you commit to that time, the power of routine and momentum makes it increasingly difficult to justify putting things off. The calendar becomes your accountability partner, a reminder of the commitments you've made to yourself, ensuring that procrastination has nowhere to hide. Yet, effective time management is not about filling every minute with activity. It's about knowing where to direct your focus for maximum impact. This is where the practice of allocating time for deep work comes into play. Shallow tasks, emails, meetings, social media often take up more time than we realize, leaving little room for the kind of deep, focused work that leads to real breakthroughs. In our fast-paced, distracted world, deep work requires intention and space. It's a form of concentration that allows you to dive deeply into your most important tasks, the ones that demand the highest level of focus and creativity. Deep work allows you to create, solve complex problems, and produce high-quality results. But in order to engage in this work, you must carve out time in your schedule specifically for it, protecting that time from interruptions and distractions. This means blocking off uninterrupted hours, turning off notifications, and creating an environment that supports complete focus. The payoff of this kind of work is profound. It's through this type of focused effort that remarkable progress is made. Managing time with intention is not a skill that develops overnight. It's a practice that requires consistency and attention. As with any skill, the more you practice, the more intuitive it becomes. Over time, scheduling, prioritizing, and creating blocks for deep work will become second nature. You'll find that the balance between high-priority tasks and daily responsibilities becomes easier to strike. The true measure of time management, however, lies not in how efficiently you fill your day, but in how consistently you dedicate time to what truly matters, building momentum toward your biggest aspirations. Time is your most precious asset, and by mastering its management, you gain the power to shape your future with precision and intention. Chapter 9. Resisting the Pull of Instant Gratification. In a world where everything is available at the click of a button, the pressure to indulge in immediate pleasure has never been greater. From social media notifications to online shopping to quick, easy entertainment, the temptations that promise immediate rewards are constantly in our line of sight. Yet while these short-term satisfactions feel good in the moment, they are often the very things that keep us from achieving our long-term goals. They create an illusion of fulfillment, one that distracts us from the deeper, more meaningful work that leads to lasting success. Short-term temptations are seductive because they offer a quick escape from the discomfort of delayed action. It's easy to reach for something pleasurable when faced with the friction of effort or the uncertainty of an important task. The ease of scrolling through a feed, checking your email, or watching a video provides an immediate sense of satisfaction, but it's fleeting. In contrast, long-term success requires a consistent commitment to the process, even when the rewards are distant. This disconnect between instant gratification and the hard work required to build something meaningful is the battleground where many dreams are lost. Every time we choose the fleeting pleasure over the long-term gain, we take a step further away from our vision. The science behind delayed gratification is rooted in our brain's reward system. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid discomfort, which is why instant rewards are so compelling. The anticipation of immediate pleasure activates the brain's dopamine system, creating feelings of excitement and happiness. However, when we choose to delay that immediate pleasure for a greater future reward, we tap into a different, more disciplined part of our brain. Delayed gratification builds our self-control muscles, strengthening our ability to resist temptation in favor of a more substantial, lasting reward. This ability is not something we are born with. It's a skill we can develop over time by making deliberate choices. Each time we resist the urge to indulge, we reinforce our capacity to stay focused on what truly matters. By practicing delayed gratification, we train ourselves to endure the discomfort that comes with working towards something bigger, something that will stand the test of time. Focusing on the bigger picture is essential in resisting the pull of instant gratification. When we are clear on our long-term goals, the value of the journey becomes more significant than the momentary temptations that might otherwise distract us. Keeping our vision front and center creates a constant reminder of what we are working toward. It's easier to say no to a fleeting distraction when we know that every moment spent pursuing our goals is an investment in our future. This clarity acts as an anchor, grounding us in the understanding that the price of immediate satisfaction is often the deferral of our greatest potential. The bigger picture also helps us understand that failure to resist these temptations doesn't just cost us time in the moment, it erodes our momentum and weakens our resolve over time. When we stay focused on the ultimate prize, we can make intentional decisions that align with the life we want to build, not the temporary pleasures that divert us from that path. The key to navigating this constant pull of instant gratification is mindfulness. Being present in each moment allows us to recognize when temptation arises, so we can make a conscious choice to act in alignment with our long-term vision. This requires an acute awareness of our habits, triggers, and patterns of behavior. We must ask ourselves, is this action moving me closer to my goal, or is it a shortcut that will only take me off course? The more we practice this level of self-awareness, the easier it becomes to discern between what is truly beneficial and what is a momentary distraction. With mindfulness, we can shift from automatic, reactionary behavior to deliberate, thoughtful actions that serve our bigger purpose. True success is often built on moments of resistance, resisting the urge to take the easy path, resisting the temptation to settle for less, resisting the pull of immediate rewards. Each time we choose the discomfort of effort over the comfort of indulgence, we are forging a stronger path toward the life we desire. By learning to master the art of delayed gratification and staying connected to our bigger picture, we unlock the power to create enduring success. Chapter 10. Accountability and Support. The journey toward achieving meaningful goals is rarely one that can be walked alone. While self-discipline and inner focus are essential components of success, they are often not enough to ensure long-term commitment. The power of external accountability can significantly amplify your efforts, creating an environment where your intentions are held to a higher standard. This external structure is what transforms good intentions into tangible, measurable progress. Building a network that reinforces your focus begins with recognizing the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. It's not just about gathering individuals who are familiar or convenient. It's about curating a circle that challenges you to be your best. People who see your potential, hold you accountable, and encourage your growth become the scaffolding that supports your journey. When you share your goals with others, especially those who are genuinely invested in your success, you create a powerful sense of responsibility. Your goals are no longer just personal dreams. They become shared milestones in a community of mutual support and dedication. Mentors play an irreplaceable role in this process. They have walked the path before you and possess the wisdom that comes from experience. The guidance they offer isn't just practical. It's rooted in the insights that only come from years of navigating challenges. A mentor's value lies not just in their ability to teach, but in their ability to ask the right questions, pushing you to think critically and reflect on your progress. Their perspective often provides clarity when you are clouded by doubt or frustration. Through their encouragement and constructive criticism, they illuminate the path ahead and remind you of your capacity for growth, even in the face of obstacles. Peers, on the other hand, offer a different form of accountability. They are the ones walking alongside you, tackling similar challenges and striving for similar goals. The shared experience creates a unique bond that fosters collaboration, support, and healthy competition. Peers are your sounding board, offering insights based on their own journeys and often holding up a mirror to show you where you may be falling short or where you are excelling. The mutual exchange of ideas and feedback helps keep both parties aligned and motivated, reinforcing the power of collective focus. Accountability partners elevate this dynamic even further. They are your committed allies who hold you responsible for the promises you make to yourself. Whether through regular check-ins, goal-tracking systems, or honest conversations, they ensure that you don't slip into complacency or self-doubt. The very act of voicing your goals to someone else creates a layer of external motivation that propels you forward. It's easy to let yourself down, but when someone else is relying on you to stay true to your word, you are more likely to take action. This external force drives you to show up even when you don't feel like it, maintaining the momentum necessary for consistent progress. Feedback, both positive and constructive, plays a crucial role in this process. External feedback helps you see your blind spots, correct mistakes, and refine your strategies. Whether it comes from a mentor, peer, or accountability partner, feedback helps you course correct and stay on track. It can be as simple as a word of encouragement after a job well done, or as challenging as a tough conversation about a missed deadline. Regardless of the form it takes, feedback provides a mirror for reflection and an opportunity to improve. It's an essential ingredient for maintaining focus, especially when the road gets tough and distractions loom larger. The impact of external support cannot be overstated. When you are part of a network that actively supports your goals, you gain a sense of belonging and shared purpose. This sense of connection fuels your motivation, making you feel part of something greater than just your individual aspirations. The more you engage with this support network, the more accountable you become to not just your goals, but also to the people who have invested their time and energy in your success. The reciprocity of support, when extended both ways, strengthens the ties that bind you to your purpose and reinforces your commitment to the path ahead. Chapter 11. Staying adaptable while focused. Success isn't a straight line. The path toward achieving your goals is often winding, unpredictable, and full of detours. The ability to stay focused on the ultimate objective while remaining flexible enough to pivot when needed is a critical skill for navigating this journey. Life will invariably throw challenges your way, and the most successful individuals aren't those who simply hold their course regardless of external circumstances. They're the ones who can adjust their strategies without losing sight of the bigger picture. The key to navigating these shifts lies in your ability to pivot. A pivot doesn't mean abandoning your goals or compromising your vision. Rather, it means adjusting your approach when the situation demands it. The focus remains on the end result, but how you get there may need to change. The willingness to embrace this change is often what separates those who reach their goals from those who get stuck. It's about recognizing that the landscape is constantly shifting and understanding that your route may need to evolve, but the destination remains constant. While it's essential to stay focused on your goals, it's equally important to be prepared for moments of uncertainty. These moments require a mindset that doesn't merely react to change, but anticipates it. Rather than feeling discouraged or thrown off course by unexpected obstacles, develop the resilience to understand that change is part of the process. Embrace the mindset that challenges are not setbacks, but opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing a pivot as failure, view it as a necessary step in the evolution of your plan. The road to success isn't about avoiding change. It's about learning how to adapt with purpose. This balance between focus and flexibility requires an ongoing process of self-reflection. It's easy to become attached to a specific method, especially after investing so much time and energy into it. However, a rigid mindset can lead to frustration when things don't go as planned. Being adaptable allows you to navigate these frustrations more effectively. It gives you the ability to reassess your situation, pivot if necessary, and move forward without the weight of unnecessary resistance. Flexibility is not about giving up on your vision. It's about adjusting your actions to better align with your environment or changing circumstances. Resilience is at the heart of this adaptability. When you face a challenge that disrupts your plans, it's your resilience that will keep you grounded. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward. It's the mental and emotional strength to adapt without losing momentum or focus. This resilience comes from a deep understanding of your goals, your motivations, and your vision. The clearer your sense of purpose, the easier it becomes to see change not as a threat, but as a necessary part of the journey. Your commitment to the outcome becomes the anchor that holds you steady while you adjust your approach. The art of staying adaptable while focused is rooted in a continuous learning process. As you move forward, you gain new experiences, and with those experiences come new insights. You learn how to assess situations more accurately, make quicker decisions, and remain calm under pressure. By constantly refining your decision-making process and adjusting to the rhythms of life, you gain the ability to flow with changes rather than resist them. This capacity for growth and change becomes the very essence of your strength, allowing you to stay on course even when circumstances evolve. Ultimately, adaptability is a skill that must be practiced regularly. It requires you to embrace uncertainty as a constant companion, understanding that it's not a disruption, but a natural part of life's flow. When you become comfortable with change, you free yourself from the paralyzing effects of fear and doubt. You learn to act with intention and purpose, regardless of the unexpected challenges you face. The key to staying focused while being adaptable lies in your ability to view change as an integral part of your journey, not something to resist, but something to master. Chapter 12. Celebrating Milestones. Success is often thought of as a distant destination, a singular moment when everything finally comes together. However, the true essence of success lies not only in the end result, but also in the journey itself. Every step you take, every small victory along the way, plays an essential role in shaping the final outcome. Recognizing these moments, no matter how small, is crucial in maintaining focus, energy, and a sense of accomplishment. When you celebrate milestones, you acknowledge the hard work, effort, and dedication that have brought you closer to your ultimate goal. Each milestone serves as a reaffirmation of your abilities, a reminder of how far you've come, and a reinforcement of your vision. It can be easy to become so consumed with what's still left to achieve that you overlook the progress you've made. Yet, it is precisely these achievements that fuel your motivation and drive you forward. When you take the time to pause and reflect on what you've accomplished, you not only increase your satisfaction but also invigorate your sense of purpose. These moments of celebration act as fuel for the road ahead, providing the energy and enthusiasm to continue pushing toward your larger objectives. Small wins are powerful. They often seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but their cumulative effect is undeniable. Think of them as the bricks in the foundation of your ultimate success. They may come in various forms, completing a challenging task, meeting a minor deadline, or simply staying consistent with your routines, but each one represents progress. Acknowledging these wins is essential because it reinforces the idea that each step, no matter how small, is a step toward growth. It helps build a mindset focused on progress rather than perfection, a mindset that thrives on continuous improvement. Maintaining momentum throughout the journey is often what separates those who succeed from those who falter. It is easy to become discouraged when progress seems slow, but small wins create a cycle of motivation that propels you forward. When you recognize and celebrate these victories, no matter how minor they may seem, you generate positive reinforcement. This positive energy becomes contagious, fueling further success and reinforcing the belief that every effort counts. As you build this momentum, the larger milestones begin to feel more achievable, and the ultimate goal feels within reach. A system of celebration doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be as simple as taking a moment to reflect and appreciate your progress. It could be something as personal as enjoying a quiet moment of reflection, or as social as sharing your achievements with those who have supported you along the way. What matters is that you consciously acknowledge the effort involved in reaching each milestone and the significance of the journey itself. Creating these moments of recognition fosters a sense of accomplishment that motivates you to keep going, even when the next challenge arises. Celebrating milestones also has a profound impact on your mindset. It helps shift your focus from the hurdles ahead to the victories already secured. This shift not only reinforces your commitment, but also encourages resilience in the face of setbacks. When you can look back and see how much you've already accomplished, it becomes easier to believe that you can continue to push forward, no matter what obstacles may appear on the horizon. Moreover, celebrations remind you that success is not a destination, but a continuous process. Every milestone is a reminder that your journey is one of growth, learning, and evolving. It helps you savor the present moment, appreciating the progress you've made, while also strengthening your resolve to keep striving toward what lies ahead. Through this process, you not only celebrate what you've done, but also become more capable of achieving what's next. In a world that often emphasizes the need for faster results, taking the time to celebrate small wins allows you to reconnect with the deeper value of your pursuits. It helps you maintain a healthy balance between ambition and contentment, understanding that success is built piece by piece. Chapter 13. Maintaining focus for the long term. The journey toward achieving significant goals can be long, often stretching over years. While initial enthusiasm can propel you forward, maintaining that focus over time requires a deeper understanding of your motivations and a commitment to balance. It's easy to burn out when the path seems endless and the pressure to constantly perform builds. The key to lasting success is not in pushing through every obstacle relentlessly, but in ensuring that your focus remains sharp and sustainable, even in the face of inevitable challenges. One of the most overlooked aspects of long-term success is maintaining balance. It's easy to become consumed by the pursuit of goals, especially when you're passionate about the outcome. However, unchecked ambition can lead to exhaustion and overwhelm. When you immerse yourself in a single goal without considering the toll it takes on your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, you begin to deplete your resources. Achieving greatness requires not only the pursuit of success, but also the wisdom to recognize when to step back and recharge. Balance doesn't mean avoiding hard work or commitment. It means being aware of the signs that your energy is depleting and taking the necessary steps to replenish it. Success isn't just about constant output. It's about making strategic decisions that allow you to stay in the game for the long haul. Those who excel over the long term are the ones who have learned to maintain their energy, not through constant work, but through intentional periods of rest. Rest is a critical component of sustained focus. It's easy to underestimate the power of sleep, breaks, and moments of relaxation. But they are essential in ensuring that you can continue performing at your best. Recovery allows your mind to reset, renews your physical energy, and helps you maintain clarity in decision-making. It's during these moments of rest that insights often come, where the subconscious mind can work through problems you've been struggling with. Taking time to recharge isn't a sign of weakness. It's a recognition that the journey is a marathon, not a sprint. When you ignore the need for rest, you may experience short bursts of productivity, followed by extended periods of stagnation or burnout. Instead, adopting a rhythm of work and rest creates a sustainable flow that allows you to keep progressing without sacrificing your well-being. Equally important to recharging is the ability to sustain consistency year after year. Many people fail in their pursuit of long-term goals because they underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. They believe that success requires dramatic, one-time efforts, but true success lies in doing the necessary work over time, even when motivation wanes. This consistency is what differentiates those who achieve extraordinary things from those who give up prematurely. Success requires a commitment to daily habits, regardless of how you feel on any given day. This consistency is built upon routines that reinforce your focus and push you closer to your goals. The beauty of long-term success is that it doesn't demand perfection every single day. What matters is staying true to the process and taking action even on days when enthusiasm isn't at its peak. In doing so, you steadily build momentum and make incremental progress that adds up over time. To maintain focus over the years, it's also essential to revisit your initial motivations periodically. The path toward your goals can be winding, and along the way, it's easy to lose sight of the original vision. Regularly reconnecting with why you started, whether through self-reflection, journaling, or discussions with a mentor, helps you keep your sense of purpose alive. When you understand the deeper reasons behind your pursuits, it becomes easier to maintain your focus during moments of doubt or exhaustion. This connection to your why serves as a compass that guides you back to your true north, keeping you aligned with your goals no matter how long the journey may be. Additionally, building a support system that holds you accountable plays a crucial role in maintaining focus. Over the long term, the road ahead can often feel isolating. Having individuals who understand your goals and can provide encouragement when needed can make all the difference. These are the people who remind you of your potential and help you keep going even when the end seems distant. Whether it's a mentor, a peer, or a team, the presence of others who are invested in your success helps you push through tough times and stay grounded in your purpose. Finally, developing resilience and adaptability is key to maintaining focus. The ability to adjust to new circumstances, respond to setbacks, and learn from challenges ensures that you stay focused on your end goal, no matter how many obstacles you encounter. Long-term focus isn't about rigidly sticking to a plan. It's about having the mental fortitude to adapt and persevere, adjusting your approach while keeping your eyes on the prize. True long-term success is about finding the balance between relentless pursuit and the wisdom to rest, adjusting when necessary and always staying grounded in what truly matters. Through this delicate dance of persistence, rest, and focus, you build not just a career or a legacy, but a fulfilling journey toward a meaningful life. Conclusion. As you close this book, you are standing at the threshold of a new chapter in your journey, one that demands not only the clarity of vision, but the unwavering focus required to transform aspirations into achievements. The pursuit of your goals is not a straight path, nor is it one that offers instant rewards. It's a winding road filled with challenges, distractions, and temptations that will test your commitment to your purpose. But the tools, insights, and strategies you've gathered here will empower you to navigate this journey with purpose and precision. Focus, as we've explored, is not merely the act of paying attention, but the art of sustained attention. It is the ability to hold your vision steady in the face of obstacles, the discipline to prioritize what matters most, and the resilience to stay on course even when the road becomes difficult. The consistency you build in small, everyday actions will compound into monumental success over time. Each day you invest in keeping your focus sharp, you are creating a stronger foundation for your future achievements. But focus alone is not enough. Equally essential is the ability to adapt, to pivot when necessary, and to maintain the energy and enthusiasm needed for long-term progress. This requires a deep understanding of yourself, your motivations, your values, and your limitations. It also involves cultivating a support network that not only holds you accountable but reminds you of your strength and potential when the going gets tough. In the end, the pursuit of your goals is a dynamic process requiring balance, self-awareness, and above all, perseverance. The path may sometimes seem unclear and the obstacles insurmountable, but with the right focus, every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow stronger and more capable. You are now equipped with the mindset and strategies to keep moving forward, to stay laser-focused on your vision, and to embrace every step of your journey with resilience and determination. Your success is not defined by any single achievement, but by the ongoing commitment to your vision, your passion, and the unyielding focus that drives you toward it. Remember, this is your journey. Stay committed, stay focused, and above all, never lose sight of what you are capable of achieving. The world is waiting for the impact only you can make.